Hey there everybody, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about a game called Trickstyle, which released on the Dreamcast. Now, you would think with a name called Trickstyle, you know, the two words being trick and style, that this would be a game that would involve both things. But here we are going to find out how it's the exact opposite. So starting the game off, you immediately have to create a profile, and then you get told that you're going to be racing or what may have you, and then you get met with the most annoying character select screen. Alright, you get the idea, but the point is that is the worst way to have a character select screen, is to have this annoying voice droning over everything. Now granted, it could have been a cool stylistic choice, but they put way too much effects into it and tried way too hard. It could have just been simple and just thrown it up there. I've seen games like SSX pull it off flawlessly. This does not. Now, it is possible that I'm going to be bothering some people as I talk about this game in a negative fashion, but you have to understand something. No game has made me feel this dumb for just trying to pull off what the game says it's going to promise to do. Trick and style. So, throughout the options menu, well, first of all, let's talk about the practice section. And the practice section doesn't really show a lot of the tricks. Like the whole guide way through the practice section, you are not doing any tricks. The core focus is being on checkpoint systems, rails, and obviously just gathering objects. That's the core basis of the practice mode. Never in there do they give you any tutorial on how to do tricks or how to do anything other than do stuff that's on the face buttons, which is like your 360 spin. You can lay down for speed. I think it's called a lug. And then there's like a rush where you can flip over to your stomach and then you kind of twist around and do a barrel roll and you can knock racers down. Now again, all interesting ideas and concepts, but I want the tricks and the style. Again, this could have been a favorite for some people, but for me, I'm just kind of lost on the idea of why would you call it something like this and then it has nothing to do with it. Like, I would be cool if they called it like Hoverboard Express or, you know, something else. I mean, this just kind of seems like it's a little bit wrong. I don't know. But either way, the tutorial seemed easy enough, you know, doing some slalom challenges, breaking some windows, and things of that nature. So replaying this game again, I'm like, okay, yeah, I think I do remember the core of it, and, you know, whatever, maybe I misjudged it when I was younger. I did not, because there's a few things that happen that are really, really irritating.
You don't even the win.
No!
Come on the win.
You've been practicing? You've been practicing?
Now I know what you're thinking. Well, that's just you sucking at the game after. There's no way that the game is actually that bad or that annoying. No, it is. It is. I promise you it is. It's not just me. Because the thing of it is, they want super tight controls, but do not give you super tight movement. Everything feels kind of loose. Which, I mean, okay, yeah, that's the challenge. That's the hoverboard challenge. Well, okay, one, why are we racing? Two, I thought this was called trick style, not race style, not Salem style or slalom, however the fuck you say it. And three, okay, like the courses are interesting, they are fun, and I'm not going to sit here and dog them because I do think the ideas of them are pretty interesting. It's just the movement. The movement is terrible. And if you want to take it a step further and say, well, you know, it's a racing game and okay, well, if your racing game has terrible controls, then it's a bad game. Like, it's not a good game. Now, granted, I give props for an interesting idea, and I do think there was some ideas stolen. Like, clearly this character that I'm playing as, Shin, is obviously designed to be like a Power Ranger type ordeal. Like, come on, bro. It's a little bit on the nose. But anyways, I felt completely stupid. It felt like no matter what I did, it was the wrong thing. And then they give you these half-pipe sections where you're going straight up into the air, and they change the camera on you. And you're like, why would you do that? It's already difficult enough, and now you reverse the controls on me with no type of warning. Why would you do that? And earlier, I was speaking on the level design, and I said that it was interesting, and it was pretty nice, which, I mean, holds true. The only thing that I would really comment on is the fact that if you're in a certain area, then each race feels like the same raceway, just front to back. Like, maybe they'll alternate some things here and there, but not a lot really changes from race to race, if you know what I mean. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, we did this in the last race, and it's just reversed. Or sometimes you'll go through it, and the rest of the level is reversed, except for the part that is the big part. So, like, say, the half pipe, or say a row of buses, and it's still the same way as it was in the forward race, but in reverse. So, thematically, it makes no sense. But other than that, and other than each race feeling mostly similar or maybe tedious, the level design isn't too bad. There's enough stuff to keep you interested in playing. The problems that I really have are with the control and with the idea of it being called Trickstyle and not being able to pull off any of those tricks or style. You're kind of limited to the face buttons because nothing else works. And you might think I'm being dramatic or just saying that and not understanding it, but I have studied this control sheet that I've been given right there in the game, and still I cannot pull anything off. Now, if this was strictly racing or whatever, that would be okay. But you get through 5 races in each map, and then what happens is you get to a boss race, and in this boss race, it's not a race, it's a whole section where you have to score points. Now, I just told you, the only tricks that you're told at the beginning of the game and throughout the guide races and throughout the practice sessions are just what's on the face buttons. But there's a trick menu, and when you go to this trick menu, they're telling you to do tricks, you have to double tap A, and so you do, and then you end up just flying through the air. Or you may have to tap A and hit the left stick onto the left or the right or whichever direction and tap A. So you do that and nothing happens. So what you're left with is doing the face buttons, which is the 360 spin, whatever else. They want 15,000 points, and each spin gives you anywhere from 250 to 750. The other tricks that you can do, the lug and the rush, they don't give you very much points. So you're kind of screwed unless, you can figure something out. You're kind of done for in this section. So while replaying it, I ended up just trying to do what the control sheet said, to no avail. I mean, obviously there was no real outcome of it. And then I kind of resorted to, well, if this is not going to work, then I just need to start trying every combination. So then I started trying everything I could, even tapping 2 face buttons and hitting the left stick, or using the triggers, or everything. Just everything. Everything that I could think of, I tried. And nothing was working. Just nothing was working. So, this is where it falls off, and this is where it's terrible. Because you just can't get anything going. You can't get a combo going. You can't get anything going. I am just dumbfounded. I think it would be easier to fly fishing line into a gnat's ass while you're spinning around, blindfolded, wearing boxing gloves, on top of the Eiffel Tower. I mean, I just don't understand where they think it's okay to not just call it trick style, but to sit there and make you feel stupid about playing a game. I mean, again, if there was an introduction to the tricks and how to pull them off, then you can't really be upset, but there's none of that. So, between that and the shallow voice acting and the ideas being ripped and just a plethora of different things, it can be a cult classic for some people. Hell, it can be a favorite for some people, but for me, I have never enjoyed my time playing this for too long because then stuff like this happens. And that's just where it's at for me. So I can't really change my mind on it. If you like it, I'm glad you do. I don't. So I guess we're at an impasse. But from what I've seen about people replaying it or what may have you, they're not too thrilled about it, or they have a section that they hate the most, like the Japan Race 5, which is notoriously frustrating. But it's good to see that the classics are being played again. I mean, it is a 27-year-old game. Way to make you feel old, eh? But with that in mind, I do think that if they stuck to racing, I don't think it'd be such a bad title. I think what makes it so bad is the heavy emphasis on tricking and the fact that they make it the hardest thing in the game to do without having to really mess up your whole flow and style. So it's pretty obnoxious. And for those of you who have gotten to the end of the game or beaten it, I commend you, because I typically would get stuck on the last series of levels and then just give up when I did try to full clear it. So with that, everybody, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop this here. I've complained enough, and I think I've said what I wanted to say. Now, if you enjoy this game, once again, don't take my words to heart. It's just how I feel. It's an interpersonal thing. So I hope that you enjoyed the video and enjoyed my frustrations. And with that, everybody, I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. And 1K gang, let's go.